Akai has recently released a new standalone production studio, and in this video, I'm going to unbox the Akai Force. Check it out! What's up everybody, my name is Matthew Stratton, helping you create music, and on this channel, I do setup videos, tutorials, and overviews, just like this one. February 5th was the release date of Akai Force in the US, so in this video, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Today's actually the 6th. It took 2 days to go ahead and ship it to me, but I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show you what comes in the box, okay? And then I'll give you kind of a side-by-side comparison to other products I have. I have the MPC Live, and then I have the Push. I'll just go ahead and put it next to those two items so you can see the size comparison. And what I'll do is go ahead and make a playlist of all the videos I want to do with the Force, because I'm going to go ahead and try to set it up, and I want to make some songs with it and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. All right, so here's the box for the Force Standalone Music Production Studio. Completely standalone, no battery. All right, we can see on the back here, it's the Standalone Music Production Studio, no computer required. There is a controller mode, all right, and it's gonna be for Ableton, all right. It's a 7-inch full color display. It looks like it's gonna be similar to the MPC Live. We got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. We got the grid matrix here, 8x8, velocity sensitive. We got 4 CV/gate outputs right there. Okay, I'll go over this whenever we open it up. Ableton link for cross-platform. You can see right there, Ableton link. 16 gigs of onboard storage, 10 gigs of sound content. Let's open this up. First thing right here is the Quickstart guide. It's gonna have your safety instructions. Looks like there's even a cloth in here like came with the MPC Live. Let's go ahead and pull that out right now. All right, cleaning cloth for the Force screen, software download instructions, basically akaipro.com/software download. Okay, and this is the Quickstart guide. They got the full manual online as well. It's about 300 pages. So let me go ahead and take it out of here. Let me put this to the side. This is the USB 3.0 cable right here. Soon you'll be able to upgrade your firmware and go into controller mode with this cable here. All right, so here's a section of the power cable. Here are the 3 MIDI adapters. Let me go ahead and pull this out here for a second, because there is another component. All right, so this looks like it's gonna be the power brick. On to the main event. All right, so it looks like we got some screws here. I'm assuming that these 4 screws are for the SATA drive, so that is very good. So you don't have to worry about buying your extra screws or anything. Don't lose them, keep them in your box. I'll probably put them in this box. All right, don't lose your screws. I lost a few screws before. I'm still looking for a couple of them. All right, let's go ahead and move this box. I'm trying to remove these tapes, man. It's peeking. It's peeking. There it is. The Akai Force. Dude, this thing is great. Let me zoom in on it. Akai Force. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and let you look at the thing here, and I'll eventually end up doing an entire series on the Force. So go ahead and look out for a card right there. I'll insert a card there, and I'll go ahead and give you the lowdown of all the buttons, the display, the rear panel. All right, I'm just gonna give you the basic overview in this video. I'm just gonna give a really brief comparison to the size difference of my MPC Live. MPC Live right there. So you can see it's about a couple inches longer the Live is compared to the Force, okay? And then obviously it's way taller. It's about 2 lengths of the MPC Live. Okay, let's feel these Q links. So the Q links feel about the same as the MPC Live, basically the same. So that's good. Now these buttons, I think these buttons are a little smoother than the Live. They're not quite as grippy as these pads or these buttons. These transport buttons are like really grippy, and these are like smoother. I mean, they still have a rubberized feel, but they're not as grippy on your fingers. The click is a little softer to the touch. Okay, so all these buttons actually click. I really like having this directional panel. I really wish there was a directional panel right here on the MPC. Data dial feels about the same, okay? Which isn't a bad thing. And there's the back of the MPC just so you can see it really fast. All right. And here's the back of this thing. So it's similar in some respects, different in others. There's just a brief overview of the hardware. All right, so here is the push 1. All right, I only got the push 1. I don't have the push 2. These buttons definitely have a better click to them than on the push. All right, so these buttons are groovy. These dials are about the same, these encoders. As far as smoothness, they're probably the same encoders, but these have a different feel. I guess they can grip a little better because they got the lines in them. These are just straight smooth. Okay. What about the pads here? So it looks like these pads are actually thinner than these pads. All right, so from top to bottom, I think the pads on the Force are a little skinnier, but width-wise, I think they're a little bit wider. Okay. And obviously you don't have all the in and outs on the push. Like I said, I'll do a complete overview of this layout, so just check the info card. It'll be there eventually. All right, so if you look at the back of this thing, this is where it's at. Let's see these connections really fast. So right here we got this CV gate. We got 1 through 4. All right. Right here we got the MIDI through, MIDI in, MIDI out, and that's what these cables are for here. All right, these little adapters that go in. Let me go ahead and open one of these. So I'll definitely be needing one of these. And on the live, we had the actual full connection. We didn't need the adapter. This will work just as well. I've used these before. All right, so if you look here, these will actually go into the MIDI right there, and then you put your regular 5-pin DIN right there. We got our master outputs here, output 3 and 4 here. All right, so that we can have your Q out or what have you, and then the headphones, I believe, are on the front. You can see right there, there's the headphone out. We got our own headphone out, and then we got a Q mix out. All right, you can see right there, it says 3 and 4. I don't know if you can see that, but it does say 3 and 4, and then there's an SD card slot here, and then it does say master right there, so I don't know if you turn the Q mix all the way up, if it clicks into a mode where it turns into the master output. Just so you know, and the phone volume just says min and max. So we can see here, we have our inputs 1 and input 2. These inputs are multi-purpose. It looks like there's the mic input, so we can use line or instrument input there. We got 48 volt switch right here. This is definitely good. You can plug your guitar right into that and maybe have a microphone in this one. You know, alternatively, if you just wanted line level, you could, you know, hook up your iPod or your mixer right here, 1 and 2, and have right and left signals. All right, and we got a gain for each of the inputs, so separate gain. So you could actually have a mic and a guitar plugged into this. All right, so that's definitely going to be an appeal if you're going to want to use this live or even track out your guitars or vocals. All right, and these are the same USB ports that are on the live. You got the USB out port and then the in ports here. All right, these are all 3.0. And then right here, it says link. All right, and there's like an Ethernet port. So that's for your Ableton link. If you don't want to use Wi-Fi, you can use it here. It is Wi-Fi enabled though. All right, so you have your power input, and then you got this thing here to make sure it doesn't come unplugged, and your power button. Yes, this thing is really cool. And it looks like there's actually a volume knob here. It says master volume. So this is the master volume right there. That's the unboxing. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and try to set this thing up. So I'll do a quick edit of me trying to plug in guitars or mics or synthesizers into this, and I'll go ahead and make a new video out of that. All right, so go ahead and check out the video. Click over here so you can see me trying to set this thing up for the first time. This is going to be a rough, really rough of me trying to set this thing up. I did the same thing when I got the MPC live, so let's go ahead and get into this thing. All right, thanks for watching, guys. My name is Matthew. Continue to create, and I'll see you in the next video.